So we're on a kind of an interesting project today. This is a boat-shaped deck out off from a retaining wall overlooking Lake Michigan at some big mega mansion here. And whoever designed this thing did a terrible job engineering it. So see if I can get an angle shot around down here. So right here, down here, this pair of 4x4s is what this whole deck is sitting on. The problem is those 4x4s are behind the center of gravity for this thing, for starters, or the balance point. So combination of two things has been happening. This superstructure has been settling and sagging. If you look at this deck from the top, it's sloping down pretty bad to the nose because their whole bracing system just did not work good. And then the other problem is that it's trying to pull away from, like right here you see it's pulled that strap, sliding this thing out, trying to yank it off the wall. So what I've done is come in here, I had them pour me a footing down there at the bottom, and I put in a pair of 6-inch channel irons up through here. Let's see if we can get a shot. So you can see I got these channel irons coming up. I've through bolted it here, through bolted it to the main 6x6 beam, and then here I added a plate that's welded to it and then through bolted this way. So it's all tied inside to here. Now what I'm getting ready to do is, you can see I've drilled a couple of holes here. Don't happen to have the turnbuckles, but we're going to get some good clevis type turnbuckles and put in here, and then we are putting 3/8 cable back, a pair of them, one to each, to that beam and that beam, tied right into the seawall so that this thing can't try and pull away anymore. We're not really trying to jack it up, we're just trying to keep it from getting any worse. So anyway, it's an interesting little project. I've been out here for about 3.5 hours so far. I had a couple of guys that were here helping, who helped drag these. These are 16.5 foot, 6-foot channel irons, so it took 3 of us to get them fished over the edge and up into here. But now I've just been welding and fabbing. I'm actually getting pretty close to being done with my part of the project. We actually added this, by the way. Their whole system here is pretty crazy. This beam is what's actually carrying almost all the load. It's supporting out to this pair of side beams. This one, the main one, has some shims out here, but if you look down through here, you can see all of these deck boards are actually floating off from it. So it's this crazy business where it's kind of supported, and then they had this underhung bolted through, and I don't really love that. So like I say, through bolted down here and added this upright underneath it so that it's hopefully going to transfer any load, if stuff settles anymore, into my channel iron arrangement. So I don't see this thing going anywhere after we get done with a pair of 3/8 cables and our 6-inch channel. But that's today's project. Just thought I'd shoot some video so you could see what we're inside of here. So this is the boat-shaped deck that we're working on. There's the welder. I've got the cables running down inside. But anyways, there's it's got kind of a hatch where you can climb down below deck and work on it. So if I was to lay this down flat on the deck, you'd probably be able to see the crown that's going on here from that thing settling out at the tip there by not being supported good.